I'm here today at the Veterans Administration property administering the test to the public for the first time. But we wanted to take this opportunity to reemphasize how important it is that you're properly suited up during this coronavirus pandemic. So make sure that you always wear the appropriate PPEs to protect you, your fellow firefighters, and your families. Stay safe.
Donning. For your N95 mask, pull both straps of the mask securely around your head and ensure it fits properly. Next, don the approved eyewear. When it's time to don a gown, ask your partner to assist. The neck and waist straps must be tied securely. Gown types may vary. Then put on your gloves. Ensure they extend over the sleeves of your gown. It is recommended to remove watches to avoid tearing of your PPE and contamination. Finally, have your partner verify everything looks right before engaging with the patient. While on scene, limit the number of surfaces you touch, keep your hands away from your face, and change gloves if they become torn or contaminated. Doffing. If you were working within 6 feet of a patient, your PPE should be considered contaminated. It must be removed properly and disposed of or decontaminated thoroughly. If you're wearing a gown, remove your gloves and gown in a seamless process. First, pull the gown away from your body, breaking the waist strap. Next, break the neck strap. As you remove the gown, fold it into itself, inside out. Next, peel off your gloves. Finally, dispose of these items in a red biohazard bag. Only touch the inside of the gloves and gown with your bare hands, and if your hands do become contaminated, immediately wash them or use an alcohol-based sanitizer. When removing your eye protection, avoid touching the front-facing surfaces and immediately sanitize them for future use. Once this is completed, wash your hands or use sanitizer. Remove your N95 mask by grasping the straps behind your head and pulling it off carefully. If you were within 6 feet of a high-risk patient, consider your mask contaminated and dispose of it immediately. If you were not within 6 feet of the patient, or the patient was considered low risk and your mask did not otherwise get contaminated, it should be reused to conserve supplies. If you were not wearing a gown, the steps for removing your eye protection and mask remain the same. However, follow the recommended steps to remove your gloves. Using one gloved hand, pinch and pull the wrist portion of the other glove, then scoop the cuff with the middle finger. Pull the glove inside out over all of your fingers and thumb to form a beak. Then, with the beaked hand, pinch the opposite glove near the wrist and roll the glove inside out off of your hand. With the ungloved hand, pull the beaked glove off, only touching the inside of the glove. Then dispose of them. This beak method minimizes exposure to the contaminated exterior of the glove. Always wash or sanitize your hands immediately after removing any PPE. By following these procedures, you will limit the risk of exposure to any communicable disease, including COVID-19. Stay safe, stay vigilant.